Washington, Adam Taxon, Right Side Broadcasting Network. Coldest day I've experienced in a while, probably about 64 degrees. And this nice man named Jacob is here. He's a little nervous, but I recruited him to help me out with this pregame show, which we're going to do for an hour or two. You won't be as nervous after that. I'm really appreciative you're doing this. And we have quite a crowd here. The event is until 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 Eastern time, 9 Central, where we're based for RSBN. Huge crowd already. That's the Xfinity Arena where it's going to be here in Everett, Washington. What are we, 30 miles north of Seattle here? It seems like an old mill town. I've never been here before. I've spent time in Seattle, some other places in Washington, but never here, maybe drove past it. It's a cool little area. You can see, you can get the feeling that it's a lumber was the basis of the economy. And let's start talking to people. All right, wait. Anyone who wants to take a picture of me can be the first person on today. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
You're on live. Probably only hundreds are watching right now. What's your name?
Marina.
I'm Adam. Nice to meet you.
I saw you all the time. I'm RSBN all the time.
You are? So we got an RSBN fan to start. How's the picture coming out? Any text messages from Joe back in the Auburn, Alabama office where it's warmer than here? So tell me about you. We got plenty of time. You have a huge lines, around 4 blocks already. What time is it now? Like 2?
Yeah, 2.
I mean, the event's not for another 5 hours.
I've been here for almost 3 hours. Maybe 4 hours. 9 o'clock.
You have a Make America Great Again. This is
Marina.
Sorry.
Marina Franklin.
Marina, that's good because we're in a nautical city. Marina.
And my husband is a retired Vietnam veteran. And I'm proud of him.
Now that doesn't seem like a Seattle accent. Are you originally from Greater Seattle? The Philippines. Okay, and so what makes you like Trump so much?
I like Trump because he's gonna make America great again.
Yeah, as we can see, look at that shirt right there.
Immigration is number 1.
Well, hold on. He's getting the pictures here. We're working through this. And no, you know, he doesn't have any in Seattle colors. That's one thing. Wait, let's look at this. This is a cool shirt I have not seen before. And believe me, as Trump would say, I see a lot of these. We're coming back to you. Wait, hold on. Wait. We got to slow down here, Marina. Okay, you got enough of that. Come on back here. I'm training Jacob. He's doing great so far. Jacob, you can't be nervous here. We love you, man. We like you. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I just don't want to mess up.
Okay, but you can mess up. It's okay. We're understanding. Trump's messed up in his life. Let me get a picture. I want people to see Jacob here. Okay, this is Jacob. He's really being a good guy, helping out here, but he's a little nervous. I'm going to come back to you in a second, Marina. But Jacob, so what brought you here? Well, this is my cameraman. I hate using a selfie stick.
I've followed RSBN, and they've kept me updated with every single Trump speech, and I think that's what I just like, what Trump has to bring. He says what's on people's minds, but other people don't have the courage to say. He has the platform, he has the credentials, he can make America great again. I strongly believe in that. I'm
glad you like RSBN. What do you think of Gentlemen's On, that channel?
Only one channel.
Have you honestly heard of them?
I have. Honestly.
Who are they?
They're another broadcasting people that try to put the rallies on, but they're
just lifting off the ABC feed.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta love that, and they think no one will notice it. And they think he did coverage.
They try to cover it with the bottom. Yeah.
Wait, you know exactly what he does?
Exactly.
Explain me what he does. Gentlemen's On.
He takes the logo and he covers it up with a banner at the bottom to cover the logo or stuff like that. You know,
and then he describes himself as a prominent journalist.
No. There's one channel if you want to watch a Donald Trump speech every single minute of any time of the day, every single speech. That's Right Side
Not every
Broadcast.
minute of the day.
Well, not every minute. That'd be 24/7. That's not boxing. Right Side Broadcasting Network gets you every single Trump speech.
All right, we love you, Jacob. Let's work on holding the camera more steady. We can't have you nervous.
Okay.
You know, people text in that they really appreciate what Jacob's doing, so he's less nervous. He seems like a good guy. He's just a little nervous, and I know he's not because he's cold. Well, maybe they're used to colder weather up here, so he's wearing a jacket, which I don't blame him for, but that wouldn't work at the rallies at other places we've been, such as like Florida. It's been hot, not that hot down south, very hot in the Northeast, like Pennsylvania. All right, we ready to hold the camera a little steadier and keep up?
Yes, sir.
You're not nervous anymore? And how about people should, in the RSBN chat room, say, you're doing great, Jacob. All right, because we need that camera held steady. All right, let's turn this back around. Where's Marina? Marina, we're back. Talking to you. So,
Good accent, Filipino.
You said you're from the Philippines.
Yes.
And so what? But people say Trump is anti-foreigner. What do you say about that? Obviously, you're American now, presumably.
Yeah.
But what do you like when people try to? What do you think when people try to play the race card there?
No, he's only saying about the illegals, not the legal citizen.
Yep.
And I came here to in America as a legal. We waited for almost 15 years for our legal documents to process.
So it annoys you when people just cross the border and Obama welcomes them. And by the way, Glenn Beck and Ted Cruz give them teddy bears at the border.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I saw them. I saw the video. So when every time when I met someone who is saying, oh, especially some Filipinos, they said, oh, we don't want Trump, but we don't want also Hillary. So what are we gonna be? Yes, maybe we'll just stay home. No, don't do that. Because you know, if Hillary will win, they're gonna take all the refugees from Syria. And I've been in
or the supposed refugees from Syria.
From
it could
Syria.
be just ordinary Pakistanis coming in.
Yeah, you know,
We don't know that they're
I know
refugees,
their
right?
culture in Middle East. Because I worked there as contract worker
Oh, where did you
for
work?
6 years. I've been in Riyadh,
Saudi Arabia.
Jeddah, and Tabuk, which is the border of Jordan. And when Saddam invaded Kuwait, I was there the last month of his. It was hosted by President Bush.
I want to point out something. We're going to come back to you in a second. We're in Everett. This is the furthest we've ever been. It's about as far as you can go into the contiguous United States from where we're based in Greater Auburn, Alabama. And we made the effort to be here. These things cost money, and I just want to say that we really appreciate those of you who've contributed, because that's what makes the travel possible at RSBN. And this was not as cheap as, say, getting in the car and driving to the Mike Pence rally in Georgia later today. But we do it because we know you want to see it. And, we're just appreciative of all those who've given in the past and who hopefully will continue giving, because we really want to be at every rally. I don't care. I'm supposed to sit in a center seat tomorrow going from Phoenix to Cincinnati, and we don't have enough to fly me first class. I'm not sure that would be the best use of money. But hey, you made it possible so far for me to at least have a center seat, but one day in advance from Phoenix to Cincinnati. I mean, if I suck during the rally on Thursday, that's probably why, but I'll have a few shots of alcohol before I go on there. Anyhow, but I'm digressing. And what do you think of the work of Gentlemen's On? You watch their channel? You said you watch RSBN.
Yeah, I always was every rally.
But Gentlemen's On, have you ever heard of them? Never heard of Gentlemen's On? Because it's some troll who's claiming to be a big shot media person.
I talk it out all the trolls. I don't want to listen or watch them.
They're generally sitting in their mom's basement, don't you think? Like ripping off the stream from ABC, as my man Jake just talked about.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm not. I just make myself angry when I saw the trolls. I don't want to see the trolls. I talk them out right away in my my blogs or whatever.
All right.
And I saw you when
You saw me.
Mississippi.
Yeah, that was the last one we were at.
Yeah, I saw you and I said, when I saw you a while ago, when I see you a while ago, I recognize you.
Okay.
And
Thank you for
yes,
coming over.
yeah. And I said,
Hi.
Some people.
Oh, you want to be on TV too? Come on in. Come on in. You know what? I'm going to take the camera and get these two on. You're doing great, Jacob. We want you to just get less nervous. All right. People say my hair is a mess, so I'm going to get behind the camera right now. What's your name?
Just call me Eve.
Eve. Hey. All right. That's very flattering, I think. Were you watching in Mississippi too when RSBN was there? Can you get back in the picture here? You're a big Donald Trump fan as well.
110%.
110%. Why not 120?
I die for him.
You die? We're not asking that. We're just asking for you to vote for him.
I just want to tell you honestly. It doesn't matter. I hear the negative about him, but it doesn't really bothers me.
Do you hear a lot?
I'm 100% with him.
Do you hear a lot of negative talk about Trump?
Oh yeah, but it doesn't really bothers me because he's with America. I mean America, the roots.
Now, I detected her accent was not from Seattle. Is yours a Seattle accent? Are you born and raised in Seattle? I'm guessing
No,
not.
I was born in my country.
What's your country?
Philippines.
What a coincidence! Two people I've interviewed, and they're both from the Philippines. Go figure. Did you also work in the Middle East? Like, are you connected in any way, or just?
No, we just home buddies.
Oh, you're old buddies.
Yeah.
Did you work in the Middle East ever?
No. But I heard a lot of things about Middle East.
A lot of Filipinos do go work over there, right?
Yes. But no, I don't wanna. 6 years. I don't wanna go there. You know.
Don't wanna go there.
I wanna come over here.
What do you hope Trump talks about tonight?
Oh, about immigration.
Okay. And what's your feeling on immigration as presumably an immigrant yourself?
I want to build that wall.
Build that wall.
Yes.
Okay.
I come here legally, but those people that come here illegally, we have to go back. Just like what we did. We had to go to the process. It takes us longer, but you know, we have to go by obey the law in this country.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us
And
today.
you know what? When we go inside, you have to show the crowd inside, man.
Oh, we do. Don't you watch RSBN?
No, it seems like it's just only focused on Trump.
Oh, we do show the crowd.
We want
We do.
Hillary to know that Trump has a big crowd than her.
Oh, she knows, and we do that at RSBN. I make sure I get the crowd shots. Yeah, because back in the office in Auburn, Alabama, they yell at me if I'm not doing enough crowd shots. And I have to remember to zoom out, then pan. Sometimes when I started doing this, I would pan the crowd without zooming out, and we're working on that.
Where are you guys from?
I'm originally from the Philadelphia area in Pennsylvania, but the boss is from Alabama, and we're based in Auburn, Alabama. We figure, you know what? We're a conservative network, and why are we based in New York? I mean, New York's very liberal. We should be in a place that's conservative, don't you think?
I'm not conservative, common sense. Just like Mr. Trump.
Yeah. All right. Nice talking to you today.
Okay.
Where's my man Jacob? We got some. This is the start of the line. I'm going to show you what's going on here. I'm going to turn the microphone back to my way and just give you a sense of the crowd. Maybe walk around the block a little bit. Yes.
Can I get a picture with you? My daughters want to take it.
Yeah. If someone holds.
I got my camera here.
Okay, but how are we going to do this? I'm filming, but would you hold the camera for me for a minute? Okay, we're going with voluntary. You just hold it up straight. Some woman wants to selfie with me.
I do.
You want to get in there too?
I watch RSBN all the time.
Okay, hi.
Take a picture. So anyway.
Okay.
All right. You get it? Yeah. All right.
Who's good with? Are you good with the camera?
My teenagers? Yes.
They're good with the camera? Can you hold it steady? Are you good at holding it steady? Wait, you want to be hired as an intern by RSBN for the next hour?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. What's your name?
Riley Walsh.
No, you're an American citizen, right, Riley? Okay, not that we're paying you anyway. All right, Riley, you're hired. You're going to come with me for a little while and hold this. What are all your names? Let's learn a little bit more about yourself before I totally exploit you. You're Riley. You are Rachel. You can come with me too if you want. And your name is Jessica. Now, are you local here in Seattle?
Yeah.
Diabetes shots.
Okay.
Liquid High School.
That's in Everett. I mean, yeah. Is Everett considered Greater Seattle, by the way? I know you root for the Seahawks probably here, but is this still considered a suburb or it's in a separate city?
So it's a separate city.
Go Seahawks!
Yeah, you know what? I noticed you fans are very enthusiastic, and you brought that up, and I'm going to stick to politics, not sports, but there is an issue about a guy in the news the last few days whose demise of his career really started here in Seattle with a certain deflection by a certain Richard Sherman. Anyone want to talk about Colin Kaepernick here?
No. He's
Oh yeah.
passe. He's completely passe.
Well, wait a minute. Who's talking to you?
Well, I mean, what's interesting, you a Colin Kaepernick fan out there? I mean, what's interesting to me is Colin Kaepernick was pretty good, and he was having a good career path until that deflected pass. Then he sucked. Now he's desperate not to.
Well, he's also not originally an American.
He's not originally American.
No, not in his beliefs.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm saying I thought maybe he was Canadian, like someone. That's okay too, especially in the National Hockey League.
They're good neighbors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not too far from here. They could probably hear you.
right.
You don't want to
I
piss them
believe
off.
in some of the things he likes, fundamental.
Well, he said
Right.
bad things about Hillary.
Huh?
He actually he trashed Hillary. He said, you know, anyone else would be in jail, which is more than I can say for like, you know, a buttoned-up guy like I don't know, Russell Wilson. Like he hasn't said that many negative things about Hillary. In fact, by the way, he and Sherman.
What I think he's saying, and I don't agree with,
Yeah.
is that America's not great.
Yeah.
America is great because it's the people.
Agreed.
If you don't believe in the people in this country, you're lost because the government's not going to do anything.
Absolutely. I mean, I heard he's not that dumb, actually. He seems really dumb, but his Wonderlic score was fairly high.
Well, you
Wonderlic on the intelligent test, like Michael Vick didn't do very well in it, but Michael Vick, as we learned, I'm from Philly, turned out to be a pretty good guy after he went to jail. He's like a warrior, someone you would want in the battle with
he's
you.
not a pretty good guy if he's killing dogs.
But he's not anymore. I'm saying he turned out to be a pretty good guy.
What does Obama say? He evolved?
Yeah. Of course, by the way, with Michael Vick, and this is the last thing we're going to talk about that. You're still with me, but these are going to be the new Karen. They're steadier hands, so we're going to have them. Michael Vick, like, the players liked him. They hated Donovan McNabb, by the way.
Yeah.
And he's a worrier, and he really turned out, like, if there's an argument for people rehabilitating themselves in prison, it's him. But we're totally off topic. The Seahawks are going to be good. The Eagles are not going to be good. Michael Vick's not in the league anymore
Is this
anyhow.
your first time in the Northwest?
No, I've been to the Northwest. This is the first time I've ever actually stopped in Everett.
Okay.
But I've been in Seattle a number of times. I've been to Vancouver, and I've been in the southwestern shore part of Washington. But you know what? Tell us something cool about Everett that people back home wouldn't necessarily know.
It doesn't smell anymore.
Oh, it smelled? Is that because of the lumber industry?
Yes, it used to have some pretty
paper industry.
pulp
Paper
paper
industry.
pretty
It's
gnarly.
the world's largest building.
It is?
Yes, it
What's
is.
the world's largest building?
The Boeing 747 plant.
Building out there.
Now, there's a Rockefeller Street. Is that I assume is not a tribute to the New World Order?
No.
What is
John D.
the
Rockefeller was one of the founders.
John D. Rockefeller was?
Or I don't know if it's John D., but one of the Rockefellers.
Really? What were they doing here? The paper industry, or they were diversified?
Paper was big.
Most of these names are mill people. This is an old mill town, Everett.
Okay. Now we have Riley and Rachel who are looking to get to work, and I have Jacob over here who's going to be part of my posse. Now, if there are questions I want you to do, because you seem well informed, I have some questions I need to ask. You say, yo, you should ask about this. Hi.
How you doing? I'm Tony.
Tony, it looks like you are eagerly trying to be on RSBN. And Riley, this is you in a minute.
Yeah, I'm Tony. I'm here supporting the natives. I just wanted to inform everybody what's going on.
The Native Americans?
Yeah, Native Americans.
What tribe are you, by the way?
I'm not Native.
Okay.
I'm a Mexican American.
Okay.
I just wanted to
Well, that's somewhat native.
Right. Yeah. I just wanted to inform everybody what was going on in the North and South Dakota mountains.
Okay.
About the oil and gas pipeline that they're trying to put in.
Okay, let me get closer to you just because it's a little out here.
And
We're at the
the
front
huge
line.
protest that's going on. They have about 4,000 or 5,000 people down there protesting.
In North Dakota, South Dakota?
Yeah. And what they've done in the last couple of days is they shut off all water supply to where they're at. They've shut off all local roads, road accesses to where they're all at to contain this problem. So that's what they're trying to say it is. And I just want to let everybody know what was going on.
Okay, is there any Trump connection to that? Obviously, he's not in office right now. And that's a particular issue for you because you work out there? Or?
No, it's just because it's huge, man. They're trying to run through this native land.
Gotcha.
Like it's nothing. They're trying to push them over like, it's like it's okay.
Gotcha.
You know, thousands and thousands of natives died for that little piece of land that they do have still.
Okay. Well, you've now, Tony, informed several thousand people on RSBN, and thank you for talking to me.
All right, and I have a local business called Filthy Music. We record and produce music.
Nice. What kind of music do you do?
All genres.
Okay. Do you ever want to get some publicity for it?
Absolutely.
On RSBN?
I would love to.
Okay, why don't you look me up afterwards, and we'll just say I'm Adam Taxon on Twitter. You can, I'll give you my email. If your music's any good, maybe we'll use it. If you don't mind us using it, we don't pay for live stream.
Oh, that's fine, man.
Yeah, you can get in touch with us. I'll give you my contact information while Riley over here holds the camera and interviews someone on her own. Maybe that guy over there. While I give this guy my contact info. Can you get me a piece of paper?
You asked the questions also.
Okay. Riley and Rachel are trying things out right now.
Hello, what's your
you
name?
have a business card?
I don't.
What is your name?
But I'll give you my contact.
Nice to meet you. My sister Rachel is going to ask you some questions.
Okay, Rachel, get on camera.
All right.
Young, pretty girls always have to be on camera, first of all.
Very nice. So where are you from? I'm from Everett.
Come on over here.
What about you guys?
Make sure you're loud and into the microphone.
Very simple. He's a businessman, not a Harvard lawyer. That's important. We got too many Harvard lawyers putting all kinds of crap in our bills, you know.
Also, he's not Hillary. He's not a career politician. That's right.
And he's not a politician, so it's all good.
So lots of.
And I hope we can get some changes going in Washington D.C.
So lots of people think that some of the things that Trump says is off color and it worries them about what he might do as president. Does that worry you?
Doesn't worry me. He won't be saying that when he's president anyway. He's doing his best as a non-politician right now.
What do you think about Benghazi? Like what Hillary would bring for America if she was voted into office?
If you can lie to parents that their sons and daughters have been killed over there,
I'm on TV right now.
no way would
Can you just give him that information?
Have you seen Clinton Cash? Have you seen that?
Pardon?
Have you seen Clinton Cash, the movie on Hillary Clinton and all her wrongdoing?
Not yet. No,
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, we're going on.
Who are you guys?
I'm Right Side Broadcasting Network. These two are volunteers, but they're doing a great job so far.
What is Right Side Broadcasting?
Well, as our audience knows, and this is a good chance for us to make a pitch, we are a big channel and YouTube channel that challenges the regular media, including Fox News, by the way, which has not always been so good to Trump. We're unabashedly pro-Trump, and we're based in Auburn, Alabama. But I got on a plane yesterday and flew all the way out here to Seattle, which, by the way, I got to put this in, costs money. So we're very appreciative of your donations, those of you who are listening. And by the way, I'm going to go back on camera now. Who's holding this now? Okay. So I'm going to continue with this spiel. So I got on a plane, so I'm here, so I can talk to people. Now, there are a lot of groups out there. For example, some loser named Gentleman's On, who just take the ABC feed and stick a logo on it on YouTube. But they're not here, even though that guy's on LA. He's probably back in his mom's basement, and he's trolling on different chat rooms, talking about us. He's not here, but I'm here. And you know where I'm going to be tomorrow? I'm going to be in Phoenix. You know how I'm going to be in Phoenix?
Flying.
I'm going to fly, which costs money, so we're very appreciative of your donations in the past and continuing on, hint, hint, hint. But I'm going to be on a 5 a.m. plane. Now, I am staying at the SeaTac airport. What time do you think I have to get up for a 5 a.m. flight?
Oh, you need to.
I have to return a rental car, too.
3 o'clock.
I'm probably going to wake up at 2:45 because there's a 20-minute potential wait for the bus. I'm going to return the rental car tonight. So I'm going to get on that. But you know what? You think maybe I'll have a vacation in Phoenix after that? No, I'm not. I'm going to cover the rally. Then guess how I get to celebrate? I get to go on a red-eye flight to Cincinnati, Ohio, and then in a center seat because I booked this late. I'm not in first class. We're not spending your money on first-class tickets for me or a private plane. And then from that center seat, I mean, I probably will get a drink or two beforehand so I can sleep on that plane. I get to drive somewhere between Cincinnati and Columbus to Wilmington, Ohio. Do you remember that loser, Glenn Beck? Yeah, Glenn. Oh, let's talk about him. What do you think happened to Glenn Beck?
And then he faded.
I think he's kind of nuts. You seem to have an opinion on this too. Get in the picture here, Riley.
My mom and I used to watch Glenn Beck when he was on Fox News, and we were pretty big fans, but my mom stopped watching him. She always complains about him.
What does she complain about when she's talking about Glenn Beck?
Well, on Twitter, we like the tweets that call Glenn Beck a cuck.
Cock. Okay, that's okay in language. How old are you, by the way?
17.
17. How old is your sister?
15.
15. How old are you, by the way, Jacob? 20. All right. What's your name?
I'm 74.
You're 74. I didn't ask you. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that, but thanks for offering.
I thought it was going around.
So, yeah.
I'm
Maryland. Now, you weren't familiar with Right Side Broadcasting Network? Is it because you're a big watcher of Gentleman's On?
No, I don't watch it. Where is this? This is on
that crazy thing called the computer. Yeah.
I don't watch anything on the computer. I'm sorry. I'm too old.
Well, you're sitting out here on a cold day, which again is not as, I'm not giving you as much credit. Yeah, it is actually. I mean, the people in Jackson, Mississippi, we had a 93-year-old. It was like 93 degrees and humid, and she was sitting out there for 8 hours. So you don't get as much credit. You get a little credit here. Nice talking to you.
Nice meeting you.
RSBN.TV. My name's Adam Paxson.
Adam.
Nice to meet you.
Adam.
All right, we're hosting the
If I ever find it on the computer, I'll listen.
Okay, don't make it too much of a priority, like, by say writing it down or something, or asking, maybe some younger people,
They all know.
Yeah, okay. But we've enjoyed talking to you nevertheless. I think what we need to do, am I on camera?
Yes.
Like, not close-ups, I'm not that young, I'm not that pretty, and I get stubble after like 2 hours. We don't do too many close-ups on me. First of all, I saw a Jewish guy here, and I'm Jewish, so I gotta say hi to my landsman. And the reason hey, what's up? A member of the press. And the reason I use the term "my landsman" is because Gene Wilder passed away last night. And I hope you'll talk about Gene Wilder. He has nothing to do with Trump. I don't know, maybe he was a liberal. I don't know his politics, but if he was in Hollywood, get out of there. We have a bee. Wait, local wildlife. I caught it. Really? Get away from me. Probably a Hillary supporting bee. What's that all about? I guess they like honey. I don't know. Sorry, that was... So, Gene Wilder passed away yesterday. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Do any of you young people know Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
You can talk. The microphone's there.
The
You can come
first
back
one.
if you're talking. You know Willy Wonka? Do you know... what else was he in? Stir Crazy, Silver Streak?
I think I've only seen Willy Wonka.
Okay, that's what people know him as. But he was in a lot of good movies. He was in The Frisco Kid, which is a little bit obscure. You've seen that? Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not Jewish.
Okay, because that would explain it, but that's impressive that a non-Jew has seen The Frisco Kid. It's an old movie, kind of obscure, but you wouldn't get as much credit if you were Jewish. And he has a scene in there where he sees from a distance, he's a rabbi who came from the old country, and he's traveling to the West Coast, like San Francisco, and he's traveling west in America. You have no idea what I'm talking about. It's okay. And he sees these Amish people from a distance. He sees the beard and the sort of old-fashioned attire, and he says, and it means my peeps in Yiddish. And he says, my landsman, my landsman, my lawnsman, my lawnsman. And then he finds out they're Amish. So, where was that guy playing? You know what? I did that whole build-up, and the guy playing the saxophone is gone, who was wearing a yarmulke. How do you like that? Where is he? Where's the guy who was just here?
We don't know who he is.
Where's that Jewish guy who was playing the saxophone? Hey! Where is he? He literally was standing right there. If you see him, can you get him over here? Because we want to do a tribute to Gene Wilder involving him. That's not anti-Semitic.
Right.
Trust me.
No, I know Gene Wilder.
And you know the movie The Frisco Kid?
Yeah.
Okay, because remember when he says, my lawnsman, to the Amish people.
Excuse me.
Well, being Jewish,
He literally. How much is he paying you?
okay, wait.
Volunteer work.
This guy, I
much
like.
is he
This
paying?
guy's aggressive.
None.
We're doing an interview.
You know
I'm
what?
not in any
You know what?
rush.
Charge him $10
Get in
every
the
10
picture,
minutes. And otherwise, if you don't take the money, give him back the phone. Give him the phone.
He speaks loud, so
I
you don't
kinda
have
like
to be
that
as
deal.
close.
I'll
even
be
though
your
he's-
negotiator. I'll be your Trump.
We have
Give
a
him back
winner.
I like that.
I
Give
like
him
this
back
guy.
the phone and take
no.
Give her some money.
I'm in charge here.
Don't be a tightwad. Give her some
I'll
money.
buy her.
Everybody,
I'm
this
gonna
guy's a
buy-
tightwad.
I'm gonna buy them
He
some-
won't pay her.
You know how much we just spent? Okay,
No,
hold on. This is my
pay
show.
her.
He needs money for his flights.
Yeah. Okay. If
Whose
RSPN,
side you on? I'm on your side, not his side.
I'm gonna buy them some liquor. They're underage. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Felony, officer.
All right. You're
Felony.
gonna wait. Do you want to be a star or not?
No,
you have a
I
lot
don't
to
need-
say.
Let's go.
We like you. You're a
I
comic
don't
here.
know.
Okay. Are you a Hillary supporter?
No.
Are you?
No, I don't answer questions unless I get paid.
All right. So we're gonna move on here.
Remember that.
We're gonna move on.
Remember that.
I like
no
this.
free work,
Trump would
girls.
approve. Trump would
No
approve.
free work.
Okay, who's this guy? Okay, some guy just walking around.
No, he's my spokesman.
Oh, okay.
I'm obviously spokesman.
All right. You want to do this interview?
He's Allah Akbar.
Okay. You are doing this interview, and I don't care if you're nervous because you're not holding the camera. Okay. I don't know who he is.
First off, who are you? Where are you from? I'm an American citizen. I'm from Everett, Washington.
Okay.
So it brings
Do you have a
out-
name? Wait, ask him his name.
Oh, my name's Austin.
I know you're nervous.
Austin.
Austin. Okay, like where Trump was a few days ago. Okay, your interview.
All right. So what brings you out here today, buddy?
Man, you know, I love to see the American spirit. I guess this guy really brings out the American spirit.
So let me ask you this: what do you feel when people try to say that Donald Trump is a bigot or Donald Trump is racist? He wants to get rid of all Mexicans, send everybody home, and just all white power.
I got a lot to say about that, but if I could sum it down, just real short for you guys, I'd say that they just want hate and they don't want happiness.
And when you
in
say
America.
they, who are you referring to?
I'm saying you should at least show these guys some respect. They're coming out here and they're taking legal, just actions. What's the point of hating them and trying to protest against them. We should be unified.
I don't see any protesters, do you?
There's some coming.
Okay.
There's some coming.
I'm happy that I don't.
People like that. So it's fair to say that you're not voting for Crooked Hillary.
No.
All right, that's good.
I'm pretty sure my vote will never go for
Let me step in here. We got a word from them. Okay, so your name is Austin. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And do you mind if I don't want to go racial, but you seem to be a minority, perhaps of African descent. And there's been a lot in the news, especially lately, about Trump reaching out to African Americans. And he's going for the jugular in a way that McCain and Romney just wouldn't. He's daring to suggest the racist question. Can you hold this for those? Okay, the racist question of what have Democrats done for you? Except for maybe enslaved you, Jim Crow'd you, all that. How do you react to all that?
Sure. I'd honestly say that
I'm taking this out of your ear.
All right, you got it.
Just more.
All right, I'd say that honestly.
Wait, I want to show these. We're for freedom. He has the freedom to smoke. We're not anti-smoking zealots. Okay, now I put the spot on you.
All right, so basically I'd say that I am a minority, and there hasn't been a lot of Republicans that would come straight for a group of minorities, like Donald Trump has, and I think Donald Trump is actually making a big statement on all races, and he wants America to be everybody unified together. It doesn't matter what race, what religion, what sexual orientation you are, it doesn't matter none of that. And I think that honestly that's real great. I mean, he puts down people that need to be put down, like criminals and people that are trying to honestly, I feel like my freedom is my freedom, I feel like honestly is a little bit in vain because of some people of my class, my color.
Believe me, mine definitely contributes to that too, especially if you go subgroup Jewish. My God, the secular Jews and their support for the Democrat Party. It's like I feel obligated to apologize for them. And you know, you mentioned something interesting. I just read about a fundraiser among Indian Americans. He's going to speak to 25,000. I just saw this on the Gateway Pundit right now. Yeah, like I think it's in New Jersey. I would assume central New Jersey, where there's a large Indian population. And he's going to talk about terrorism and the history of Muslim terrorism toward Indians in particular. I don't know. I just saw this on the Gateway. Hold on, maybe the live stream stopped. Oh no, we're still on the live stream. Joe, hi, they were helping us out. Joe, text the guy whose number I gave you and tell you what the hell you want to talk to me for when I'm in the middle of a shot. Okay? Back to Austin. Sorry about that. We're very spontaneous here at RSBN, unpretentious. You wanted to say something? Come on in.
No, I'm thankful for people that are not all about, it's all about race. That's a bunch of baloney. I'm not against anybody. Everybody needs to work for themselves and make themselves get better. I mean, it doesn't matter what nationality you are. So I'm really happy to hear what you said. I am totally for Donald Trump.
I think half of the...
He hasn't said anything I disagree with.
Awesome. I think half of the Trump haters are honestly people that haven't even watched his rallies and don't even know.
They don't know anything about him.
They see headlines.
They think because he has money.
Wait, come on in if you're going to get in the picture.
Everybody
you can come closer.
Everybody in politics has money. It doesn't matter who they are. That's the only way you get into politics if you have money.
Did you hear about Hillary's fundraisers the last few days? It's like $150,000 a pop in Long Island. You know, it's just to put these vile commercials about Trump on the air. She doesn't even bother going to events or being with the people.
Well, she hasn't even given a news conference in over 260 days.
Well, why should she? She has all these Wall Street bankers with houses in the Hamptons.
She doesn't want anybody to know about.
Why should she? But remember, we're not allowed to say anything about Huma. By the way, thanks for your service. We're not allowed to say anything because Huma is suffering so much. Okay, you guys are welcome to come hang out with me here with the crowd. Okay, I have to restart the stream for whatever reason.